Hi everybody, so we've got this stage in our project. You can see we've got a little sprite that moves around easily enough, and he doesn't go through the platforms because I didn't click on the flag, and now he's bouncing off. Okay, so to make the game more interesting, you always want a little bit of danger, a little bit of kind of tense nervousness. So what we're going to do is to make it a two-player game, and we will get another sprite that somebody else can control to try and catch your little sprite here. So how we're going to do that? Well, we got to make a new sprite. Let's try here, new sprite. We could upload one like we did from the internet, but let's just get one for now from the library. Okay, so you click on there, and we're looking for something suitable. Maybe a beetle. Let's click on animals. And you can see it's being slow again. Oh, my computer. Right, oh, I'm going to go with that ladybird that actually looks a bit like a spider. I don't know if it is a ladybird, but that will do. So I'll double click that, and that's the sprite. That's my other sprite that's going to try and run through the maze, and that's the one that's going to be chasing. It's sprite number 2. So what I need to do is to basically code it in all the same things as the other one. So I'm going to whiz through. The control is when the something bar is pressed. In fact, if you forget, you can look on that one there and think, well, when the arrow is pressed, blah 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 blah. Okay, so what does it do? It points in a direction, and then it moves 10 steps. And if it gets to the edge of, it bounces off. Is that the same as that? Yes. Okay. So now I'm doing that, and I'm going to have to change the spacebar to a sensible one. So I'm going to go up, and for this I'm going to use, looking at the keyboard, W is at the opposite end of the keyboard. I'm going to use the W. We may as well all use the same ones, then we'll know when we play each other's which one's best. So when the W key is pressed, it points up 10 steps if I don't bounce. Now let me see if that works. Okay, now remember, we've got to do all the other things like click on there, make sure it's the rotational side is side to side. Obviously we need to make this smaller so it can be moved around, and let's put it there. So if I click on full screen, you can see that W makes him go up. Now I keep telling you that sometimes I'm a little bit lazy, and if I can get a job done easier in computing, I may as well do it the easier way. Now, what I could do is this. Get that code there, grab it from our first sprite, and then I hold it onto there, and hopefully, when I look in here, let's put it in there. You see? But it's the down arrow. And then I go back, and I do that again. And I do that again with each one, and I may as well do that again because I don't want him to be able to go through the barriers through the platforms too. Now they've got a bit muddled up, they're all here. Is there another one there? Yes. So the interesting thing now, and the difficult thing is now, is to make sure that we get it all correct. So I'm going to use W for up. Instead of right, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use S, because that's below the W but to the right hand side. Oops, a daisy. S. Then I'm going to, I should try and see if that works. Does that work? I'm pressing the S button. Yep, it goes sideways. Then instead of left, I'm going to use the letter A key. I'm going to try that. Does that work? Yep. and then instead of down I'm going to use the Z because that's below those. Have a look on the keyboard and you'll see that that's where they are. Right. Now this code here should already be the same. Don't have to change that at all. So now I'm going to test it. I'll go to full screen. I'm going to make it big. Sorry, I'm going to go into full screen. I'm going to start it. And if I've done it correctly, yes. So you can see that they can chase each other around. Okay. Now what I'm going to do on the next video is I'm going to show you how that when this second sprite, the little ladybug thing, catches the first sprite, how you can do things so that it changes, like it goes ouch or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to keep this one a short video and then I'm going to do another one. Remember that little trick I did last time, which was right click with the finger that some people are rude with, and clean up, and it tidies it all up there. Okay. And the phrase today is the chimpanzee has eaten my lunch. The chimpanzee has eaten my lunch. Okay, I'm going to make another video for the next step if you think this is easy. Okay, thank you, bye bye.